Like, hating is when you go in, you're just talking trash, you have nothing else to say. It's just like, you know, you see them along the raps, you're like, yo, this motherfucker, man, yeah, I'm gonna fuck his shit up, you know what I'm saying? Yo, I'll be walking down the street on my sidewalk cracking motherfucker. Yo, you won't fuck with me, man? Put a bull in your head, man. Who you think you're talking to? Like, that's some hating ass shit, you know? But for me, I don't hate. I just give constructive criticism every single time I make a response video. I don't hate. I just give constructive criticism every single time I make a response video. So go fuck yourself. This guy is a delusional fat fraud. Who the fuck are you? You have the worst physique in YouTube fitness. He has arguably the worst physique in YouTube fitness. You have the worst physique in YouTube fitness. You have the worst physique in YouTube fitness. Your physique is the worst in YouTube fitness, period. That is not even refutable. Your physique is just absolute dog shit. And I don't know how anybody would take you seriously. How can anybody even look at you?
Hey everybody, it's the Cardio Gamer here. I'm back. Time for me to do some cardio. Working on learning that lot of work. Talking to you guys in
So explain, how am I just doing this for marketing and to be unique and that I found the ultimate system? No. So explain that I found the ultimate system. What's up everybody? So today I have a very special announcement. The best book ever written for drug-free lifters who want to get huge is now here. Naturally Enhanced. That's what's going to happen to you, my friend. You're going to end up getting yoked out of your damn mind, especially on Naturally Enhanced, because it's one of the best programs ever written for drug-free lifters. So explain, how am I just doing this for marketing? Naturally Enhanced breaks it down. And for those of you who got it already, the feedback has been great. The feedback's immediate. You guys love it so much, you're giving me all kinds of comments related to the program. So if you want something, if you want a system that's going to get you huge, not fit or aesthetic like a lot of these P90X guys, whatever, I'm talking big, beefy, like a steroid user, and without living in the gym either, because I have a strategic setup here, Naturally Enhanced is for you. Let's get some more chewing. I hope you're enjoying this ASMR experience. Right now I'm answering some questions in this Q&A video. I'm having a great time right now.
Shut the fuck up!
If I have a desire to approach this woman and I want to say certain things, I'm going to say it. And I'm not going to take a woman out on 3-5 different dates. I'm just not going to fucking do it. Be different from the crowd. Be different from the rest. Look alpha, act alpha, be dominant. So that's just my thoughts on it. It may be cold, and I kind of am cold in that respect, but that's because I'm a realist. That's really it. Your height doesn't matter. I don't think about my height. It's the dominance, man. And to me, I don't play around with that bullshit, that romance. I just look them straight in the eyes and I say, when we fucking. I do not believe that looking like a feminine, preppy guy is going to get you the most pussy. I think that you're severely shortchanging your gains if you want to look like a metrosexual guy. I think men should look tough. And the whole thing about the hairstyles, bro, fuck that bullshit. Go either bald or really, really skin close.
Money, 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 money.
I'm tired of seeing all these YouTube videos, these guys showing their meals when they're eating like garbage. This is real food. Just look at that. See the sauce? Look at the meatballs. Look at the sausage. This is food, man. And I'm not gonna get fat. I'm shredded year round. I'll post a picture on the screen right now. If you want to get shredded, eat whatever the fuck you want to eat.
And the thing is this, right? All this classical stuff that you see guys doing, people claim it's the truth. Yet, if this was actually the truth, how come people aren't getting results from it? How come every time I go in the gym, I don't see people that are jacked out of their damn minds? I mean, surely if conventional training is the way to go, then shouldn't everybody be jacked? Shouldn't everybody be strong? If conventional training worked, why isn't everybody reaching their genetic limit like this? Why isn't everybody reaching elite levels of strength? Guess what? It's because many times it does not work. So the first thing I'd like to make very, very clear is that I have absolutely nothing against the conventional movements or those who choose to practice them. As a matter of fact, most of these exercises are time-tested, effective strength and muscle building practices. Dude, just get the fuck out of my face with that shit. I go on YouTube to be educated, not entertained. I don't want to see you eat your fucking at the buffet. What's up, guys? I'm eating my food right now. Look at this shit. I mean, get the fuck out of my face.
Yeah, we at the buffet right now. What you got over there, Phil?
I don't want to see you eat your
what
fucking
you got
at the buffet.
down here?
What's up, guys? I'm eating my food right now. Look at this shit.
Look at that.
Get the fuck out of my face. We end off with these cable crunches. 130 kilos, man. That shit was fucking heavy. Like, dude, holy crap. I don't know, dude. I can't even comment on this. It was just pushing me all the way up, man. It was crazy. So I dropped it down to 100 kilos.
Zero.
And it was all good. So I did a couple reps of that. And again, this is why I'm injury free.
Zero.
Everyone says I'm gonna visit Snap City yet.
Zero.
I never feel any pain in the lower back when I do pulls off the floor or even rack pulls. And this is why. So let's start this analysis, right? Beginning with the chest. If you look at Cristiano Ronaldo's chest, believe it or not, for his size, his small ass frame, his small ass frame, his small ass frame, his small ass frame. Yo, this is AlphaDestiny. Today I got a full body workout. Trust me, I'm a really good arm wrestler. Although I'm 5'5" in height, I can beat some 240-pound monsters that are on steroids. Go!
Even though Alex's real age has been exposed, he still claims to be 26 on this site he was newly sponsored by. How come he competed in the junior division during his powerlifting meet, which they themselves claim are for people between 20 to 23?
And there you go. There's no cheating. I'm not using my legs or anything. I'm just using my forearms. Everybody was staring at him in the gym. They're like, fuck. You know, because you just see this big guy doing these heavy rows. But this is tough. Personally, I didn't have enough energy to do this lift. So I just dropped it down to a lighter weight, man. For those who are going to say, well, why don't you do it strict? Come on, get the fuck out of here with that shit. I don't do strict rows. I think they're overrated. They don't work.
I swear to fucking God, I'm getting really pissed with this goddamn barbell. It's fucking bent. What is bullshit? Fucking barbell. This barbell is fucking shit.
You know what? I'm not even gonna talk. Just look at that. Oh, that's funny shit, man. That's funny shit. Look at that. And actually my form's not that bad. It's pretty strict for the most part. I'm not using my legs and shit. It's pretty good form. All right. I'm not using my legs and shit. I'm not using my legs and shit. Let's try 6 plates, no straps, below the knee. And this barbell is terrible, by the way. It's the one that rolls in your hands like crazy. So again, I'm just showing you how I hype up. You gotta be a bit crazy in the gym. You gotta shake around. You gotta move your body. Get some vibration going. Trust me, your PRs will go through the roof. Just 50 reps. You ever do these high rep sets?
Shut up and go for it. Full body natty, look at him go.
I do full body west side, actually.
Full body west side, whatever the fuck that is.
What's the best way to turn a girl on? When you dirty talk, what you're doing essentially is getting them wet, uncontrollably. They can't do anything about it. So whether they might be telling you that they're not interested, that they're not in the mood, whatever, but down there's something going on. It's getting wet down there. And they're going to want it. They're going to want it because they're going to be soaking. I'm telling you, soaking. I'm fucking serious right here, okay? And of course, they're going to orgasm.
FBI, open up!
So first I want to give you a couple of examples to prove why this is completely false. here in Montreal, where I live, you have two sides of the fence, if you will. All right, there's the West Island and then there's the East, right? I'm from the East, okay? And the East is basically the ghetto part of Montreal, if you will. You know, more crooks, more people who are not very proper, if you will, less manners, lots of bad people, if you will, you know, including immigrants that are on welfare and all kinds of shit like that. Whereas the West is like, you know, it's nice and pretty, well-educated people, stuff like that. So I'm from the East, right? And I'll tell you something about public transportation. The people who take it, they're not some good motherfuckers. It's the scum of the earth that takes this public transportation. And this scum, okay, I'm sorry to tell you, but that's what it is, gets people sick. No. Sick people, disgusting motherfuckers, right? And I gotta sit next to these people. So what do? I mean, you're in a bus, right? You gotta hold on to the poles and shit. You gotta sit down. So I'm doing my magic, holding on to the poles, just minding my own business. And literally, like, I want to say a week or two in college, I was sick like a fucking dog. Sick like you wouldn't believe. And this pattern would continue for my entire time there, because I would have, like, I'd be there like 5 days a week, right? It'd be an hour-and-a-half ride every single time. So 3 hours every single day of transportation with this low fucking scum. The scum of the earth, man. And that's how come I would always get sick. Whenever I would take public transportation in college, I would get sick like a dog because people were disgusting. Fucking disgusting, man. Fucking low scum of the earth, man. Really disgusting people. Like, no, they don't shower, they stink, not well kept, they're smoking all the time. Like, really, fuck. And I'd be around these people and I'd get sick, right? Now, here's the thing. Every once in a while, I do have to take these buses. And last week, I had to go to a certain place, and I took the buses. And a couple days later, I start getting the symptoms again. And here's the crazy part, right? I don't even grab the railings anymore.
Meanwhile.
So I'm doing my magic, holding onto the poles, and here's the crazy part, right? I don't even grab the railings anymore. I balance myself like a samurai, you know. I'm balancing, but I still get sick because these people are disgusting as fuck. So that's why Alex AlphaDestiny gets sick. It's because he is surrounded by the lowest scum of the earth. And for those who are asking, well, Alex, how come you don't drive? Well, number one, I do have a license, but I prefer to do public transportation. Sometimes it's just more convenient for me. And honestly, man, like, it's a sad thing that I gotta deal with these disgusting people. But that's really the truth, guys. It's not because I don't eat properly. I have a Mediterranean cuisine diet, very, very, very clean. I have all kinds of fruits and veggies. So you see the process, 920 pounds. I added that dumbbell in the middle to see if it would prevent bending the bar, and it didn't change shit. So I just removed it because it was annoying. So here's some heavy ass weight, 1,010 pounds. Again, we're just warming up here. You can see, look at this, man. It's shaking and shit. It felt really awkward. So we just removed it after. So that was it that's not it for me yet, but 945 for Phil. See, he's pretty good. 945, man. That's some strong ass numbers. It's pretty, it's more of an aesthetic type beard. I noticed that I just don't have the genetics to do the Viking beard shit, man. I've been trying, and it just never works. It ends up looking like a hairy ball sack in my chin, and then the size is like, I mean, I have great side coverage, I have good sideburn genetics, but the front, like over here, looks like a ball, like a hairy ball sack, you know? So this is what I'm working with. I would like to have at least a 6-inch beard. Right now, it's a little bit over 3 inches. So let's see how that goes, but I want like a big beard, ideally like freaking massive. And the reason why I'm doing this, I'm not gonna tell you why. It's for reasons that go far beyond looks. It's not something that I want to talk about on this channel. I just don't have the genetics to do the Viking beard shit, man. It ends up looking like a hairy ball sack.
Hi guys, I think that you should be shredded all the time, because if you're not shredded, you're not gonna get bitches, and you're gonna look like shit. So, you know, get shredded, bruh.
The truth is that I don't give a fuck what the other fitness YouTubers are doing. It's their body. I don't worry about other men's bodies. I don't give a fuck. What do I think about Omar Isuf cutting? So, Mr. Omar Isuf, what do I think about you cutting? Well, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion, man. I think you look great the way you do. For real, man. I think that your physique looks fantastic. You have a perfect amount of body fat percentage. You have a good amount of size. You look good in a shirt. I mean, I don't see a reason to cut.
So today I want to talk about Johnny Candido's bench press and why it hasn't been going up for the past year. The more masculine you look, the more alpha you look, the more fucking tough you look, the more women you're gonna get. It's as simple as that. If you want to get some pussy, you gotta look like a real fucking man. A real man being you gotta have a bit of facial hair, okay? And I know the preppy guys gotta have that too, but you gotta have a bit of facial hair. Midnight shadow is the fucking best. Buzz cut, the shorter the better. You can have short on the sides, you can have a bit on the top. But in terms of that fucking emo shit, with that like, fuck, man. To me, that ain't cool. That's not getting a woman's pussy wet. If you have like these paper-thin eyebrows, you must be attracting lesbians or bisexual women. I don't know. Maybe you're fucking turning them into bisexuals. I don't know what to tell you.
I think I'm a good-looking dude. Then, of course, I end off with this 130 kilo standing ab crunch, and just like last time, it's so heavy, man. It pulls my entire it pulls me up like it's heavier than me. This damn thing, and it's again lower back and abs. That's how you stay injury free. And it's again lower back.
Why should you use a suicide grip? I'll tell you why, motherfucker. Now, first of all, a lot of you guys say that the suicide grip is dangerous, right? Because if it slips out of your hand, it's gonna chop your head off, and then you're gonna fucking die in the gym, right? One more tip, but I can't remember what it was. Alright, now here's the last tip.
The chat going crazy, yeah, man. We have like 700 people in here. That's crazy. You know what happened, guys? Last year I was doing them every fucking week. You know, I was doing live streams every week, and people were getting fed up of it. Eventually, there were like 200 people left in the chat. So I think I'll just keep it like this for now. You know, I'll do a live stream once in a while, and you guys can enjoy it. How you guys enjoying the live stream, by the way? What are you driving? A shitbox. Yeah, for real. Whatever. I don't go to many places anyway, so it works out. By the way, I know I've been swearing a lot. I can't help myself. I feel aggressive. I feel freaking aggressive. Actually, my great-grandfather was 6'5" on the Greek side, Leonidas. And obviously my dad's Greek. So how the fuck does it happen that I'm like 5'6" and a half? You got a 6'5" great-grandfather, and I'm the shortest guy. God damn. I'm like the shortest guy in my family. I'm the shortest guy in the history of my family. No joke. But whatever, I deal with it. I embrace it. I love it. Good leverages. Good leverages. Question everything around you, buddy. Question all. And remember that all we have in this world is objective truth. Right? And if something is controversial, that gives you even more of a reason to listen to it.
That's what's gonna happen to you, my friend. You're gonna end up getting yoked out of your damn mind, especially on Naturally Enhanced, because it's one of the best programs ever written for drug-free lifters. Your neck, your traps, your shoulders, they're gonna blow the fuck up. Your neck, your traps, your shoulders, they're gonna blow the fuck up. Your neck, your traps, your shoulders, they're gonna blow the fuck up. Your neck, your traps, your shoulders, they're gonna blow the fuck up. I'm all about oral, AU, oral seduction. Not about licking the pussy and shit. I'm talking about verbally seducing them, using your voice, you know, making yourself sound sexy pretty much. Dropping your voice tone, you know, looking at them in the eyes, talking a bit dirty. That's how I like to do it.
Lasha Telekadze, third attempt, world record. That just happened.
Gentlemen, 220 kilo snatch. 200.
Yeah, look at that. See, it comes up, but I have to oblique balance it because I didn't grab it properly. 180 pounds during a recomp, and I've not done this lift once during the past 4 months. So this is proof that the biceps. And you know, it's not enough for that, so I gotta do the spider curl superset. Very similar to a preacher curl, but the angle changes very slightly, and that slight change in angle completely changes the way your biceps develop. So you have to. And there you go. There's no cheating. I'm not using my legs or anything. I'm just using my forearms. Because if you train lower back and abs and you work with heavy partials, etc., you're like bulletproof. You have bulletproof joints. So this is the last set right here. Again, it was really good. I really like this exercise when you cheat a little bit. I'm not gonna do it straight. Screw that bullshit. We just have like a full body habit and we like to do some forearm work every session. So we chose the preacher curl, full range of motion, as you can see.
The best set and rep range in the universe, 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps. There is no other way to build your muscles, period. 3 sets of 8 to 12 reps is optimal. Anything else is subpar, okay?
If you have small arms and you tell me, Alex, should I run an arm specialization program? I'm gonna tell you, go fuck yourself.
Hey guys, here's an interesting combination that you could do after your workouts. In my opinion, it's the equivalent of having an energy drink. It's like a fucking Gatorade or a Powerade. It's the craziest shit you're ever gonna hear in your life. Chips and juice.
Bruh, look at this dude.
When you do it this way, you get all the sodium from the chips, the carbohydrates from the chips, the fat from the chips.
When I went to the doctor, when I went to check my blood pressure, it was over 140. It was over 140, man.
You get the incredible sensation of immediate recovery. If you do this shit, you're gonna have fucking amazing energy. And if you want even more energy, have a coffee plus a 30-minute nap. I guarantee you, you will be awake for days. All right, so that's how you do it. Chips and juice. Try it out after your workout. You'll thank me later.
We're here today to talk about the Country Crush training device. It's a fantastic piece of equipment.
And specifically using all the functions of the forearms. Flexing, flexors, the extensors, and the open hand, which, by the way, this encompasses everything. Now, all of us believe that forearms are of utmost importance for looking massive. So allow us to demonstrate real quick. See, we all believe in forearm training, and honestly, the Country Crush is a training device that's going to take that to the next level. You're saving so much money by using this because, number one, it's a rolling thunder, which is already expensive, and it's a thick-handled, you know? So it's like buying an axle and a rolling thunder, or a thick bar plus a rolling thunder. That's what we have to say about the Country Crush. If you wish to learn more about it, you can find it at countrycrush.net. And with that, we'll talk to you guys next time.
Thank you.
Yo. Yo, this is Alex from AlphaDestiny.
Like you can compare and contrast to other religions, and it just gives you a greater understanding of the world. So even if, like, you can just do it for research purposes. Like, lots of guys read, what's that fucking book there about 50 Shades of Grey? Yeah, a lot of guys read that book, even though they're not into that scene. They read it anyway for research purposes. So I say read it just for the learning. The learning itself is worth it, all right?
If you train any muscle group, it gets bigger. Why would the abs be any different? Why? Like if I touch my abs. It's like a damn brick wall. Literally, it's like my wall. It's like this wall. So if you want the really thick abs, train like a strongman competitor.
Another weird complaint is that short guys say, well, if I develop certain muscles, I'm going to look shorter, therefore I'm not going to train them. And it's like, what kind of bitch-ass move is that? You're not going to train your traps, which can make you look so much better, because it might make you look a little bit shorter. You're not going to train your legs, because it's going to make you look shorter. Really, dude? Okay. And you're like, man, why should I be squatting? I already have big legs. I think that's perfectly fine to skip legs. Absolutely. But if you're going to, like, not train them whatsoever, because you're scared of looking shorter, again, your insecurities are showing, bro.
Many of you don't want tree trunks. You find it to be repulsive, myself included. I used to have 26-inch legs, and as a short man, it didn't look right. It looked awful, as a matter of fact. So I understand your frustrations and realize that you don't have to be influenced by anybody else.
So what you have to do, again, it goes back to step number 1 of this very video. Love your height. Accept your height. You gotta stop saying, man, I wish I was taller. Or you gotta stop wearing these special clothes because it has vertical lines, and that's gonna make you taller. Or wearing fucking like 6-inch heels like a woman. It's like, dude, Chill the fuck out. A lot of short guys, if not the majority of them, have this major issue of not accepting what their actual height is. I see it all the time. You're short, accept it. Once you accept what you really are, you're gonna be way happier. It's comparable to a guy who has a lust for men, but he tries convincing himself that he doesn't like men. It's comparable to a guy who has a lust for men, but he tries convincing himself that he doesn't like men. It's comparable to a guy who has a lust for men, but he tries convincing himself that he doesn't like men. A guy who has a lust for men. A lust for men. All right then, so there are a few lessons we can take from the situation. First of all, never rely exclusively on YouTube for income. It's a bad business move because you don't have control over the platform. Understand that as a natural lifter, this is a long road and there are no shortcuts. If you want to be in the next Q&A video, post your questions down below. Should I shave my body? In my opinion, no. Why would you want to shave your body? If you're not competing in men's physique and you have to show off all this muscle definition in a very lean state, why would you shave your body? Do any other fitness YouTubers inspire you? Yes. There's two fitness YouTubers that really inspire me. Number one would have to be Netherbeast Underground Muscle. And secondly would be Eric Bugenhagen. Actually, the third I would also say JJ Anderson. Yep. When you have that that intimidating factor, and trust me, the Barrymore physique is the most intimidating physique. I think memes are this guy asked memes or no, I think memes are a waste of fucking time. All these guys that go on forums and they look at all these stupid things, you're wasting your life away. It's so stupid. I never got it. I never thought it was so funny about these things. Maybe I'm a boring person, but to me it's a waste of time.
Hitting my balls. Yeah, hit my balls, man. Hit my fucking balls. I wanted to go up to 455, maybe 500, and do sets of 10, but it kept hitting my fucking nutsack, man. So I said, you know what? Screw this shit. I'd rather get hit in my ass than my balls.
Well, when I was 145, the hugs that I would get from women, it's not the same kind of hugs that I would get now.
Yeah.
It was more like, okay, yeah, he's a cute guy, whatever. Now the hugs I get, it's like they're grabbing tight, like they feel safe, you know.
Yeah.
They're grabbing for their life,
And they do grab.
There's something that you could lie down, and you're gonna do bodyweight neck curls. 3 sets of 100 repetitions. Now that's a lot of volume, yeah, and you're definitely gonna feel it in your neck. Some of you may think it's gonna be easy, but trust me, it's a lot harder than you might think. After about 50 repetitions, the neck starts fatiguing, and you really.
Which is the neck. And a lot of people ask me, like, Alex, what do you do for your neck? In fact, your neck gets pumped up from both angles, and it's just fantastic. So what we're doing is the superset and ramping set fashion. So we're using what a yoked workout would look like, all heavy lifting and stuff like that. So we're gonna work up to some serious numbers. We're going a plate at this is how you get yoked, man. This is how you get a big neck. I think it's very important for trophy lifters. A lot of them they neglect it, and it's just crazy. 13-year-olds, the 14-year-olds, the 15-year-olds, you know what you're talking about. You know why you know what you're talking about? Because you went on a couple sales pages, you read the information saying, I used to be fluffy, but now I'm shredded. Because you went on a couple sales pages, you read the information saying, I used to be fluffy, but now I'm shredded. Look how good I am. You read the sales pages, so you're knowledgeable now. You know what the fuck you're doing, right? And why do you claim to be 6% body fat? Because the caliper said so. Your machine in your high school gym said so. So you know what? I have every reason to trust you. They have the good lighting, they have the oral, all that shit, and that's why they look good. But if you see these people like in training videos, that's when you see their true size. Or if you see them outside, natural lighting, you see the true size. Here, I'll show you my true size. All right. All right. This is me. These are my forearms. Right. These are my upper arm. They're not that bad, right? This is my back. Look, see? This is how lean I am. There's no, and yet people say I'm fucking fat. Right. But you see how objective that shit is?
Hey Alex, I just started my first 9 to 5 job. It's really more like a 7 to 6 because of traveling on crowded public transportation. It makes it difficult to work out and eat properly because of frequent overtime. Feel too tired to go to the gym at night because I just want to sleep so I can be less tired the next day. What can I do until I find a better job? Now this may sound very strange, but I'm going to recommend nonetheless. You take public transportation, right? And it's pretty crowded? Okay. Why don't you do push-ups while you're in the metro? As crazy as that sounds, it's not illegal.
Excuse me, bitch, I'm trying to do
Excuse me,
push-ups
but
here.
you cannot do push-ups on the train, sir. Get away from me, you stupid incel.
You're allowed to do that. You'll get some strange looks, but it's totally doable. So you can do calisthenics while you're going home. Or maybe every hour you could do a set of push-ups. There's options. Or during your lunch break, you can hit a mini little workout like that.
Yo guys, I'm eating some lentil soup. This shit is so good. Look at that. Doesn't that look amazing? Look at that. Oh yeah, it's fucking good. I'm gonna eat this right now. Look at that. Look at that. Oh yeah.
This guy moaned at least this loud. Oh!
First of all, you're in the wrong frame of mind. Are you doing this for women? You're trying to build a body because you want women. To me, that's not what you should be thinking about. Now, obviously, big glutes will most definitely help you in attracting them. That is not an exaggeration. It's the absolute truth. I've been assaulted by them. They will approach me and grab my ass. I've had that happen to me a number of times. I'm sure that you guys who have strong posterior chains, you're strong squatters, strong deadlifters, you know what I'm talking about. Women love glutes. I even made a full video about that, okay? Now, why should you train your glutes besides the whole women thing? Well, here's the thing. So, there's only benefits they can get. It's great for athletic performance, it's great for aesthetics, if you will, and guess what? Women fucking love it. They love it, man. When you have big ass glutes and you're walking down the street, actually, I'll tell you something, real fucking talk. I've been assaulted by these women. They grab my ass, bro. They grab my fucking ass. I swear to God, this happens to me. And for those of you who have big glutes, I'm sure this happened to you as well, but that's the number one thing. Women, they're literally grabbing my ass. I swear to fucking God. Swear to God. So,
and I know from personal experience that women love glutes. I've had women grab my ass. I've had women come up to me and say, you got a nice ass. In fact, in high school, some chicks, I used to hear them in the background, they would say, oh, that's the guy with the nice ass. I'm telling you, anybody who does a lot of squats, a lot of deadlifts, anybody who has a well-developed posterior chain, you know what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. These women assault you. And dudes like it too. And the glutes for giving you that pop, you know? And we can also argue about like thrusting power, right? If we look at biology, maybe that's the reason why glutes are very attractive. If you have that, like that big ass.
Hey everybody, it's Jason Vlog here, and today I thought I'd...
Dory's pageantry, 50,000 gold? Look at these guys. They're really trying to scam me of my hard-earned money. You know how many raids I have to do to get this shit? Anyway, I think rated force development training is kind of worthless. Hold on, let me buy this item.
Oh, you drive a hard bargain.
Yeah, I do, eh? Yeah, as I was saying, I believe that if you could just get strong, that you're gonna be really fast. Shut the fuck up, noob!
I'm telling you, man, cheat codes work for building your biceps. Strict, slow and control, concentration code, 20-pound dumbbells doesn't do that much. My biceps are extremely stubborn, yet I found methods that work. So I'm convinced that it's going to help you too. If you have really bad arm genetics, or you've been trying all kinds of conventional approaches and it didn't do anything for you, try out the tips in this video. So first of all, the number one thing I can advise you to do is to get strong at one-arm chin-ups. Yeah, never said this was going to be a novice video. This is for the diehards that are really having trouble here. Welcome back to the gym. Since you guys are curious about my arm training, see, which is a really awesome feeling, so it just makes sense. And when you're doing the tricep part, as you're gonna see by the weights, all right, this is only 20 pounds. But notice the form. I'm pin ready, give it a shot.
it basically changes the strength curve. So most people, they're used to doing hammer curls with dumbbells. Well, try with a cable. You'll feel the peak resistance. Just doing all those push downs wasn't cutting it, okay? I feel like my biceps were responding very well to the bro arms, but not this, okay? More cable curls. Like I said, guys, I freaking love this. The cable curl, you can feel it more at the top because you're squeezing throughout the entire range of motion. And it's like a strict push downs. We're just modifying the approach a little bit, okay? So what I find interesting is that the weights are constantly getting... Again, I'm using really good form. This is 25 pounds. And I plan on adding every single time. And just so you know, my game plan, right? Essentially, next time I do this workout, I'm going to hit 4 sets for every exercise. Then time after that, 5 sets. Look bigger in this video. Am I just imagining things, or do my biceps look fuller? Are my triceps looking a bit bigger? What exactly is going on? Good to blast your arms. All right, so we got more curls. We ain't done yet, man. Still 5 minutes left of this video. So the machine forearms, but it didn't really help with the biceps back then. So now without any rest, row push down, okay? Look at the stack on that. Again, one of the things I've discovered is that when you're using different workout, and in some cases we're doing giant sets. All right, so now we got the reverse curl. Usually I superset it with the hammer curl, but I didn't feel that was necessary this time. One of my sets I do with the thumb over. And now we got the floor curl. This is a secret exercise that will change your life, man. I used to do a lot of these back in the day, and I was reminded of these when I was watching some Greg Plitt videos. And you'll see another one that I got from him later too. Essentially, the guillotine curl. I learned these from Greg Plitt, man. May he rest in peace. That man truly changed my life, man. The reason why I started doing this again, because I've been... And then here's what I'm doing, right? Nucleus overload. This was my 10th time doing this, which means I've been training every single day. Essentially, I do 100 curls at home. Usually I break it up into sets of 20 and 15, and then I do sets of 10 at the end, okay? First of all, I can't really say that it's improving my measurement that much. In fact, it's pretty much the exact same thing as usual. Why are you growing out your hair so long? Okay, I'm not going to talk about that on this channel, so you could ask me as much as you want, but I don't think I'm going to do that. People care so much about what other men are doing with their hair. Like, I just find it so weird that grown men care about my hair, what I decide to do. People care so much about what other men are doing with their hair. Like, yo, I had a buddy, okay, who used to spend 2 hours in the morning doing his hair. He had hair that was down to here, it was relatively long, and he'd straighten it because he had curly hair, right? And society says curly hair is not good, so you gotta keep it nice and long and straight, right? So he would spend 2 hours in the morning for that. He would use this paste, all this hairspray, shit like that. And yo, come on, a real man doesn't have time for that shit, let's be honest. Yo, Alex, I'm American and I like someone who's French. How can I solely make her like me? She's already lives near my place. What's the best way to start talking to her? That's a super easy one, man. Next time you see her walking down the street, just gesture to her, say, hey, excusez-moi. Je sais que c'est un petit peu au hasard, mais je pense que vous êtes super sexy et je veux te mieux connaître. Qu'est-ce que c'est la meilleure façon de faire ça? Let her know that your French is not the best, but that you still want to get to know her better. Like, I know that when I was trying to pick up chicks in college real seriously, I would run into some shy girls very frequently. I would just go up behind them, I would flip them around, hey, blah, 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 blah. I would say what was on my mind, because to me, I don't follow that scripted bullshit, all that pickup shit. No, I say what's on my mind. So if they had nice looking legs, I would comment on that. I would comment on whatever I was thinking at that moment, right? And usually it would turn out pretty well. There's no difference. Just because they're shy girls doesn't mean that their pussy doesn't get wet. Just let them know. Let them know, listen, man, I know that you're attracted to me and you're starting to develop feelings, but to be honest, I don't feel the same way. I just want to fuck you. So if you want to fuck me too, that's great. We can set it up. I'll give you my number. We're going to exchange orgasms. It's going to be all good. But if not, then I'm sorry. I will not be your boyfriend. I'm not interested in a monogamous relationship. I only seek casual sex. So if you're down for that program, I'm totally down for it as well. But other than that, I'm sorry. I don't want to be your lover. I'm just in this for the short term. I'm not a boyfriend material, so this is not an individual that you want to fall for. I got it, and I got it, 125 pounds. I got it, and I got it, 125 pounds.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying.
Yo, this is Alex from AlphaDestiny, and today I'll be teaching you how to build bigger forearms at home. All you're gonna need is a basic sledgehammer. So all you're gonna need, besides the sledgehammer, for your health, for your protection, this is a basic bicycle helmet. You're gonna grab this guy, arms fully lengthened, and you're gonna just tilt at the wrist and then extend. When it gets longer, you're gonna end up on top of the forehead. See that? You see those clank? You don't want to break your skull.
And as you can see, I'm eating this. I can pretty much eat what I want, but I choose to eat Mediterranean cuisine.
It's so fucking good, guys. I swear to God. It's so freaking good. Holy shit. You gotta learn how to cook. Do it the proper way. Enough of this if it's your macro stuff. You don't need that if you really make good dishes at home. If you make good dishes, you won't crave junk food. I never, ever, ever crave junk food. And I don't even buy it. I don't even have it in the house. I don't want it. I don't go to restaurants either because it's bullshit. Yeah, we at the buffet right now. What you got over there, Phil? I like making my own stuff. If you want to get real results, start approaching them on the street. Yes, if they're walking down the street, you want to stop them, you can put your fucking hand up to stop them. You can just go in front of them like this, you know, like you're blocking them, like you're fucking, you know, like a football player or whatever. And you want to do your magic like that.
Hi, I like you.
Why?
You look very, like, I'm attracted to you. Do you like me?
I don't know you.
Is this creepy or?
A tad. Why are you recording?
Because it was very hard for me to talk to girls when I was growing up and like until very recently, until I changed my diet. And so...
Collab with Eric Bugenhagen, would love to. Would absolutely love to. The only problem is that I reside in Canada. You know, but if I go over to Florida, I'm definitely going to hit him up, and we're going to fuck some shit up in the training, you know?
You used to do those live streams, right?
Mm.
With Bugenhagen.
Eric Bugenhagen.
Yeah. How was that, the experience, by the way? Like,
Oh, it was amazing.
How long did you train with him for?
The Boogs.
Be my man, Eric Bugenhagen from Metal and Iron.
You guys, Eric Bugenhagen's not watching, but he didn't have a great opinion of AlphaDestiny either.
You could even do like shrugs, extreme shrugs for the trapezius. You don't have to pull 17,000 pounds.
I think this is just my opinion. I think like the channel name AlphaDestiny. I mean, if he likes it, cool. Personally, me being 29 years old, I think it's the name's a little silly. If that is the case, if you really want to look at society in that sense, oh, this guy's an alpha, that guy's. If you're not an alpha, you're not going to be an alpha. If you're not an alpha, you're not going to be an alpha.
Ladies and gentlemen, we got him.
I've come to the conclusion that there's no such thing as a universal deadlifting style. So that said, when we look at the different deadlifting styles that are not in the sport of powerlifting, such as the trap bar deadlift, Jefferson deadlift, and behind the back deadlift, one cannot state that these are easier versions compared to sumo and conventional. One cannot state that these are easier versions compared to sumo and conventional. One cannot state that these are easier versions compared to sumo and conventional. One cannot state that these are easier versions compared to sumo and conventional.
You can't skip out on that shit. You have to do your band push downs, high reps, strengthen out that connective tissue because it grows slower than the muscles themselves.
And by the way, for those of you asking, aren't you scared of a bicep tear? No, I'm not, because when you're drug free, the tendon strength will develop at a very fast rate, if not faster than the muscles. So there's not much of a worry in terms of bicep strain. I never have any bad pain. One thing that I've really been focusing on, and you might have caught this in the later stages of 2017, is cleaning up my language. So less profanity. Now, obviously I still swear once in a while, but I include it in an intelligent fashion. For example, when I have to do my fucking tax work, it's in French, which is fucking annoying. What's this goddamn noise about? This is probably the #1 issue. You hear this, guys? Like, how the f am I supposed to film when I hear this shit all the time? Like,
oh, fudge. That's broken. Fiddle-dee-dee. That will require a tetanus shot. I'm not going to swear, but I am going to kick this doghouse down!
now what's weird though is that my grandfather is like 6'1" or 6'2" on my dad's side. Then my great grandfather was 6'5". But I think that's also why I have like a barrel rib cage and like this badass frame. I think it comes from the fact that on the Leonidas side, they're usually tall. So I have like, I'm a short man with a tall
Like that fucking frame, you know what I'm saying?
Travis L., are you familiar with AlphaDestiny's novice program? I am not, but I'm going to go ahead and go on a limb and say that it's trash, because it's AlphaDestiny. So, there's that.
No days off! I think it's great day! Yeah! Stimulating with one response! Yeah!
You gotta do jelking, stretching, bathmate, right? Use a male extender. Get yourself a fucking, like a fleshlight or some shit, and bang away. Get your fucking stamina skills, right? And then when your girlfriend shows up, you'll be a goddamn rock star. That's my advice. Next question. And trust me, women are gonna notice that shit. Every time I talk to women, they tell me my voice is the most unique thing they've ever heard. Because nobody talks like me. I've reinforced this over years and years and years. You know, of doing vlogs and doing all this crazy shit for you guys online.
Are you suffering from elbow pain? If that's the case, I'd like to help you out. Yo, this is Alex from AlphaDestiny. And today I'm going to be talking to you guys about paw squats.
Try me. Do I look like I'm acting? I feel fucking fantastic. Does this look like a guy who has back pain? No, I don't have any back pain, bitch.
Here's some more power shrugs. I was gonna do more than 3 reps, but my straps weren't they weren't comfortable, dude. Especially with the snatch grip, it was causing me problems. So that's it for the traps. I've had lots of guys run my naturally enhanced system as novices, and some of them made the best gains of their life. One guy, his testimonial was so good that in 5 months he went from novice to fucking advanced, which is the craziest testimonial I've ever seen, to be honest with you. Like, this is definitely an outlier for sure, you know, in terms of like the results, or maybe the program's just that good there, but this guy went from fucking novice to advanced in 5 months, 5-6 months, and I have the pictures and the testimonial to prove it. When are you uploading the testimonial? You see, I've been wanting to upload it for a long time, but the naturally enhanced sales page is having problems. It's having technical difficulties. Like, I'm not able to add shit to it. That's why if you look at the best lifts, I've not been able to change that. So I hope that, because I'm using a system called Optimized Press, I hope that they correct this problem, therefore I can add the guy. But if I can't add it there, I'm going to post it on Instagram. You best believe you guys are going to see this transformation. I didn't know you were Quebecois. Ha 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 ha, cooked.
You need to stop caring what people think. And the best way to do this, well, not the best way, but a really good way, which would actually surprise you, is to just put your music 100% volume, full blast in any possible location. Whenever you have that urge to put earphones in, or whenever you use your earphones, don't use them. Unplug it, hold your phone out like this, and just walk around. Just walk around with that goddamn phone playing that music. And you will get stares. You will get people looking at you really, really weirdly. And if you succumb to them, then you're admitting that you're a weak motherfucker. But if you can resist them, if you can look at them in the eyes, straight in the eyes, with that phone hanging, with that music portraying, all that expressiveness, then you got something working for you. The preacher curl is the best exercise you will ever find. A lot of you guys didn't understand my last video on the preacher curl, so I'm going to explain it in full detail today. The problem with standing curls is that there's way too much cheating.
Here's my 1 rep max, 205. Look at the rep. So let's look at it together. On rack, okay. There you go, bam, look at that. Oh my god, look at that moment arm.
There was no leg drive. What the fuck are you talking about? You honestly think I'm going to unrack the weight at the chest level and lose my elbow positioning? No thanks. And also I have hypermobile elbows.
Also, by the way, by the way, which approach to dating are you taking? Are you going out meeting girls? Do you have a girlfriend at the moment?
I've been in seduction for like 4 years now. I've been in seduction for like 4 years now.
This interview was uploaded in 2015, which means Alex has been into seduction since 2011. Let us rewind back and see how much of an alpha male he was back then.
Here comes the other owner.
Play till you see the... No.
Good question right here. Coswag asks, why don't you have a girlfriend? Because I do casual, that's why. The thing is, I'm very red pill, if you will. Very extreme red pill. It's my way or the fucking highway. And I don't say that in a sexist way. I'm just saying the fucking facts. I don't deal with that bullshit. Alright? It's dominance 101. And for me, casual is what satisfies my needs. So I hope that answers your question. How can I build my ass?
How come every time I go to film outside, there's some fucking moron mowing his lawn? Who mows the lawn on a Thursday afternoon? On a windy day? Who does that shit? Fuck. This guy's too much free time, man. For real. Fuck! Now I get a plane too? What the fuck? A lawnmower, the lawnmower stops, and now I get a plane. What is this? One, there's always fuck you, you fucking asshole, fuck you. This is what I was talking about. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait. You hear that? Fuck, where was I at? What? I don't remember shit. Oh, fuck you.
No. 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 Okay, Giuliano.
Most people suffer from social anxiety. Even the cool kids that you supposedly see.
Now I even got kids interrupting my shots. These fucking teenagers, man. What? No values. What is this shit? I'm fucking filming. They're walking into my set. I'm in an isolated area. They fucking walk over to me. All I hear is Giuliano, Giuliano. Like, what the fuck's your problem? I'm trying to film here. What is it? Fuck, I also forgot my sunglasses up there. God damn it. Now I gotta run up this goddamn mountain. Woohoo! Let's do this shit, bitches. Oh yeah. I be running up the mountain. Oh yeah. I'm running up an incline. Oh yeah. I'm running up an incline, motherfucker. Wow, did I just get robbed? Did I just get fucking robbed? Oh no, it's here. They're alive. They're alive. Yep. So I was just trying to have a normal filming experience. Got interrupted.
Okay? And there's one black bench I'm able to use, but it's absolutely terrible.
Ooh, so that's kind of small.
Oh yeah, did you like that little set right there with the sling?
Yikes.
How can I build my ass? Welcome back to another workout. This time we are in the gym. Day one of the yoke training and a brotastic session. Trust me, this is this is not like some guys say rage. Nobody has ever seen me rage on YouTube. The only people that have seen me rage are my family members or my very, very, very close friends. Other than that, nobody on YouTube has seen me rage. When I rage, I become psychotic. I actually do. I become extremely aggressive. I start breaking things. Okay? You don't want to see me when I'm mad. I was mad a few days ago. It wasn't good what I did. I break shit. When I get mad, I get very violent. I get very aggressive. You don't want to get me when I'm mad. I'm telling you, you don't want to see me in that state. And I'm never gonna show you that on YouTube. Because I'm not about that. I'm not about causing drama and doing all this bullshit. So go fuck yourself. Who the fuck are you? He has arguably the worst physique in YouTube fitness. I know some of you guys are asking, Alex, why do you want to rename the term bear mode? Okay, well, there's two major reasons why. The first is the fact that when guys hear bear mode, they assume that I'm teaching dudes to be fat as hell, hairy as hell, disgusting, and unkept. Basically, in their mind, They're thinking of a fat, disgusting person who does not look like they lift. And to me, that is absolutely not bear mode, okay? Then the second major reason is that guys assume that I'm teaching you how to be a gay bear, okay? Now listen, I really don't care what sexual preferences you have, what race you are, what religion you hold. I really don't care about that stuff. So, I don't really know, guys. I was thinking something like orc mode.
Hey everybody, it's Jason. Hey everybody.
You know, I mean, it's great that you're going to have the strength, but your arms don't necessarily look the best. So you're going to have to do a lot of work for that. Jason Blaha is another example of that. He's kind of like me, you know. Big legs, big back, small arms. That's genetics, even though he's strong, understand?
I'm stronger than you. Congratulations. You feel better about yourself. Fuck, man. What is this, a dick measuring contest?
That's quite big.
I'm free for the first fucking time. Why can't you just be happy for me, man?
If you happy, then
I'm happy. I'm happy. Look at me. Do I not look happy? Do I not look happy? This is the face of a happy person.
Hey,
Alice.
look at me. Bitch.
Has anyone noticed that every fitness YouTuber / personality on Instagram usually have a varied assortment of pictures in different places and with other people? Meanwhile, our boy Alex resorts to spamming pictures of himself inside his own fucking house literally every single time, all alone. This incel behavior consisting of locking yourself indoors and staying asocial is eventually gonna kill him through vitamin D deficiency. Furthermore, I doubt any of this disgusting shit he eats carries any nutrients. I mean, just look at this. A literal bowl of leaves. Fake vegan shrimp. Pasta with only some dairy-free sauce. And the most watery hummus you've ever seen. It looks like he has already eaten it once before, if you know what I mean. Winky face.